Back, and we're doing a Hot Wheel edition slash diecast edition of stuff that I found during the week and stuff that I've just been fiddling with and stuff that I think needs recognition, such as the M2s. I just keep looking at these M2s in the corner, such as this M2 here to get it started, and how I'm seeing a lot of people don't like M2s, okay? People hate M2s, the majority of a lot of you collectors, because a while back they had a misrap on parts breaking off of these trucks and stuff being broken. And really quick, I have a boatload of M2s like this, and we have no breaking parts on these vehicles. I can open this hood all I want, unless I'm cranking on stuff, then it breaks. But other than that, look how sweet these M2s are. Can't go wrong, man. So this is one we found around Valentine's Day, and it's all metal chassis frame for around $7, whatever they are now before the tariffs and all. But these are beautiful trucks, man. I don't know if M2 next year is going to have this come out again. I'm sure they will, but I'm still looking out for the shark mouth M2. But look how cool that M2 is, man. So props to M2. And while we're on an M2 kick, before we show our other vehicles, we're going to keep on going with M2, okay? So lots of details. Just keep your eye out, especially for those M2 chases you come across. The gold, they put a lot of gold on them, and beautiful, beautiful vehicles they make. Rolls nice too. Okay, so that was one of the M2s I had to get out of the way. This is another M2 that is the same example of a beautiful paint job on M2. It's a Gulf livery. This was in a set with the Gulf livery set. I don't think I got the rest of them. I think I just got the truck. But such a beautiful livery, blacked out wheels, and tan interior. And again, M2, if you're looking to collect, don't be misled by M2 being a bad vehicle. It's got the big LS in there. I mean, for what M2 is doing, so whereas you can go to the shelf and pick up a vehicle with moving parts, it's not a bad deal. Beautiful, stunning livery, guys. How sweet is that? So that was another iconic truck that I wanted to show. Of course, I keep them in these cases that they come in, and they're just spectacular looking. Although you got to take them out of the case so you can see them, right? Let's get on to another M2. Not too long ago, I came across the Coca-Cola liveries. And same like we just saw. This one's got the chrome wheels. If it will focus, the camera will focus. And again, moving parts. Got the big LS engine in there. Actually, no, not the LS. This is the carbureted version. We can get that closer. You can see it. I just love the grills on those M2 Silverado pickup trucks. All the chrome. High gloss finish. This Coca-Cola truck says Dad on it. And sadly, my dad passed away this past year. And gives me a lot of memories. I think I bought this before he passed. I mean, like right before, but look how beautiful that is. So I don't know if you'll see this livery again. I don't know. We'll find out next year. But as of now, I'm glad I picked up the diecast version of this livery. Beautiful. They do a great job. M2 also does a great job on their lettering. And right off the shelf, the tail lights are just beautiful. Sweet. So that's another livery that we found. Same livery, but this is in the mom setup. Okay, same truck, different wheels, same exact truck, but I don't know if it's the same engine. It should be. I'm sure they kept the same engine. Opening the hood, yep. Got the big V8 carbureted engine. Again, that iconic Silverado front grille. And take a look at those signal lights, how much detail that is. Although these cost more than a Hot Wheel, such as a Hot Wheel Premium, or they might be, no, I'm sorry, they might be around the same price. And the Hot Wheel Premiums really don't bring it for me like an M2, okay? Their stuff, depending on what you're looking for me, it would be like a Porsche or something like that, or exotics in a premium of a Hot Wheel. But M2s, they're just banging out constantly on their trucks and their cars, mostly on their trucks for sure. So compared to a premium, I'm gonna go with that M2. Forgot what this was here. Oh, this is a cast line. I don't think this is a cast line. A while back, I got offered up $15 for this car. Such a clean Daytona. Old school V8 with a chrome air cleaner. Got real wheels on them. And this is a Charger Daytona. Again, highly detailed rear lights you see on there. The lens. Being that we were just talking about a premium, I'm going to show you a premium in difference to something like this, right? Now, you got to keep in mind that a Hot Wheel Premium costs about the same price off the shelf. So, let me show you this. So this would be a Hot Wheel Premium. This gray car here. Okay. What you're getting with a Hot Wheel Premium is rubber wheels. Okay. A nice clean paint job. Okay. Nice metal base. And everything else is painted on. So those lights here are painted on. For a premium price, they're painted on. And that's why I like to focus on these like M2, or in this case, this is a cast line. But you can see for around the same price off the shelf what you're getting, right? So again, those premiums just don't quite do it for me. Again, this is another premium with your painted lights again. I mean, at least they have lights, right? But again, metal base, rubber wheels, and just overall just a bland car that's being available on a shelf versus a competitor such as this orange car right there beside it, you know. So in my opinion, I think Hot Wheels need to step up their game on their premiums. If they're going to ask more, especially for the tariffs, you know, my opinion, I think they need to step it up more on the premium cars. That's just me. I don't know why they're not stepping it up on parts such as this. Beats me 100%. And this car, even the door's open. So there you have it. I don't know. That'd be a good question to answer. I know Hot Wheels have RLC, but you got to be in the club to get RLC, and it's a whole different thing with that, which I don't want to get into. So I don't know. This is another M2. Now this is a van, and nothing moves on this M2. I bought it because I'm a Gazzer fan, right? This is Competition Cams M2 here. Nothing opens up on it. But it's an okay. This is not a cream of the crop vehicle for me, only because it's a Gazzer, and I love Gazzers. So, got the big Ford emblem on the side. Not a Ford fan, only a Ford fan such as Mustang, such stuff like that. But not really of a Ford fan in trucks, but nice van overall. Found this one at a Walmart. Beautiful Gazzer. Excuse me. Speaking of Mustangs, we're going to get into a little Mustang kick real quick. This is a M2. This is a ground pounder. I love the matte gray. I love that. This is a GT 500. Big rims, big ass rims, big beautiful body. Again, your translucent headlights. Okay. And the big fat air cleaner. The big block V8 in it. Again, a lot of bang for my buck in M2. Again, sitting next to a premium such as this, no question how this M2 just knocks it out the park. Okay. Still, to this date, no broken parts on my M2 cars I've been finding. So, another thing to note before I put this up, you can see the wheel lettering. How M2 went out their way to put the wheel lettering on most of their cars, in fact. And that just adds a lot of collector choice for me when purchasing a vehicle like this. So when you go to the store and you see die-casts in competition with each other, seeing something like this is a no-brainer, right? Awesome. Man, we've been showing off some badass cars lately, eh? This is a Pennzoil. I'm not going to take it out the box. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take it out. I didn't even crack the seal on this baby. I've just been collecting without showing people. So I have to air this. Nice Pennzoil box. Love the background of that box. Pennzoil. I am a fan of Pennzoil. I always did like the color scheme, their logo, and something like this just brings back good memories, right? So sadly, they have a motor up under the hood here, but I can't open the hood. And this one, yeah, you can't open the hood on this one. So there you have a nice Mustang. Again, this is a Gazzer Mustang. Now we take this Mustang compared to a Gazzer I have here. Let me just get like a regular Gazzer, and I'll show you the difference of this. Let's find something that's pretty straightforward. Something that Hot Wheel does. This is not really of a comparison because this is a mainline. You get these cars for like $1 or something, like $1.20. But there you have it. This is a Chevy. This is a Mustang. This M2 has rubber wheels. And just love how the stance on those gassers look. Awesome. So that was a beautiful find. Good find in a Mustang for sure. Let's see. Where's some more Mustangs? I know I got some more. Not many more Mustangs, eh? Oh, we have a purple one here. This is a purple Gazzer. It's the same kind of what we just showed. Again, the hood does not open. Sadly, for a nice engine, it looks like that's under there. The hood doesn't open. Good purple windows, tinted windows, fat wheels, lots of chrome. Just another good build by Gazzer. I mean by M2. Damn, sweet, huh? Getting back to some opening hoods. Oh, this stuff to fall. I'll get this on the desk and grabbing on, make some fall, huh? So I think this hood opens up. I want to say it does. But that was a Coca-Cola car I found. And the only reason I bought this car is I love the old style of this car. Not specifically for the paint scheme, but I do love the wheels, the deep dish wheels. And I want to say that's real aluminum, or is it plastic? Oh, I don't know. No, it's plastic. It does look like real metal wheels. That chrome is fresh. But again, the body style brought me in, and I believe the hood opened on this car. I think it did. I could be wrong. No, it doesn't. Okay. Beautiful, fresh paint job. And again, there's your beautiful tail lights. For me, when I look at a die-cast car, I look at this detailing. Even in the front, look at that. Translucent, you know. It goes a long way on collecting a die-cast car versus being painted on, eh? Don't get this wrong. I do love Hot Wheels also. I'm a big Hot Wheel collector. So please do not get that wrong. We're just going over it, right? Okay, so this is another one of those trucks made by M2. And I don't think the hood opens on this one. Well, I thought it did. Where's my razor blade? We'll find out. I can use this. Is it open? Yeah, okay. Nice engine bay they have in there. Did a good job on the detailing of the transfer case. And, well, there's no tranny in it actually, but good detail in here. Again, there's those tail lights again. Sweet. Power wagon, I'm not too crazy about the Valentine thing. I bought it because of the Dodge Power Wagon and the moving parts. But I don't know. Would like to change the paint scheme on it, but why go through the trouble? So I'm gonna leave it like it is, right? Rolls good too. Good find. All right. Now we're gonna move on to some of my more expensive stuff. These are resin cast cars. They're expensive and highly collectible. So I have a Street Warrior here. This is a Ken Block car. Rest in peace, Ken Block. And that was one of the Mustangs that he created before he had passed away. And this is a resin car. Beautiful ass car. Badass, man. If you wanted badass, there you go. He has a video of this car drifting in a city. I forgot where it was at. I don't know if it was in London or LA. I don't know. But this thing was wicked awesome. Love the rivets in the window. Damn. And there's the stamp plate here. In the front of that Mustang. I think this car ran me right at $100. Beautiful car. So we couldn't go without getting the truck of this car because he did create the Ford truck with the same concept. Okay. So of course we had to get the truck, right? Now to me the truck is just way better. I always did love that truck. There's the truck. Now he took a 70, this is a 70 models truck, around a 74, 72, it should say on here. No, I think it's a 72. This is a street weapon, he calls it. Again, very expensive truck. The twin turbo. Just a beautiful truck, man. Can't go wrong with this. Of course, it's highly detailed and very expensive. So you have the fuel tank here, the roll cage here, the fans back here. I mean, they just put a lot of thought when they built this truck, man. Ooh. These are highly cherished for me. So I always keep these near. There it is right here. Put this back just like I got it. Beautiful ass truck. Okay. We're going to... Oh, dang it. All right, we're going to stay on the kick of... this is a pop race. I'm not too much into pop race. I wanted to try pop race out. I'm glad I did. I gave it a shot. This is a Lamborghini. Okay. I think this car was around, let me not give a price on it, but I paid a little bit for this car. It was a little disappointing for Pop Race not to put more detail into here. Okay. Sadly, it is a higher end car supposedly compared to a premium. This is a Hot Wheel Premium, the blue one. But Pop Race, it is beautiful, but Pop Race kept it a little simple for my taste, a little bland. So, I don't know about Pop Race. I don't know if they're a new company. Don't know too much about them. It does have moving parts on it, which I love. There you have it. Big X bracing in there. Rolls a good roller. Nice car, but it's missing a little on the bottom for the price I gave. I forgot what I gave for this. Shipping and all, probably around 30 bucks. It's a little bit disappointing. Not a lot, but a little disappointing. Still, maybe if I look around into more Pop Race vehicle, I might find something that I really want. Because right now I'm on the Ferrari kick, so I don't know where I'm at with that. Let me knock those kind of out of the way. Let me move on to some that I've been working on and some that I've finished. I've been working on this Mustang here. This was I think a Johnny Lightning, or this is a off-brand Mustang I've been working on. And I put a wide body kit on it. I built the wide body kit. So I've been playing with this off and on. Not sure about the sizing of the wheels, because I was trying to make a wheel like this fit in there into here, but it just doesn't look right. So kind of walked away from the big wheel concept like this onto here. So I don't know where I'm at with this Mustang. So what I did for this Mustang was I stripped it all down and I put some JB Weld on it, and I've been sanding it, like that water putty, that gets hard pretty quick. That's what I put on it. So I've been playing with this for a little while. That's another project coming up. Not sure when I can get to it between my trains and everything else, right? So this is on the channel where I did the wheel swap on this Bugatti. This is a Hot Wheel Bugatti. This is the Bugatti that just came out with Hot Wheels. And it was very impressive for like $1.20 that they have this much detail in it. So this is the original Bugatti you can find on the mainline section. And that's one. I just did a wheel swap. So this is on my shorts feed. Awesome. That's one we've been playing around with for a little bit. Another one I did a while back. Kind of finished this one up. This is a complete custom I did. This was originally a jacked up truck, and they had some lights up here. So this one originally had big wheels. In fact, let me go find the vehicle and I'll show you what this was. This one was this. This was originally this truck, just in a different color. So I think this was it. This one was purple. And so what I did, I I redid the base on it. Put me a muffler. I built the front spoiler bumper with some styrene. Put me a radiator in the front. Put me a straight six in there with a turbo with some real riders. Came out awesome. Rose decent. And it was this was a fun build. Again, this is a Hot Wheel truck. Moving on to another one that I'm building. This was the Liberty Walk. What was this? The Skyline Liberty Walk, the wide body kit. I put rear riders on it, and I dropped me a big six in there. Upon cutting the hood out, I had to add some extra to the hood so it fits. A lot of sanding, and that's where we're at on this project. Bunch of fun projects, man. Liberty Walk, badass. Okay, so what else does it for that? We'll wrap that up with that part. And we're going to move on to, this was another dually I had found, I bought. Big LS, big V8 LS. Again, that grill in that Chevy, stunning. This is a cast line, and this is a China-based truck. Again, badass, bro. Checking out the detail, such as the lights here. It doesn't want to focus. There you have it. I'm telling you, these freaking vehicles, man, they getting better and better with the detailing. Sweet. Moving on. Found some Ferraris, man. I'm not too fond of opening these cars just yet, which I'm not going to open them. Probably put them on a wall. Quite frankly, these cars are just beautiful. This is a F40 Ferrari, which we did a short on this Ferrari. This is a very iconic car because Hot Wheels lost the license for quite some time with Hot Wheels. And for them to hit up Ferrari like the way they did with this new release, can't go wrong with that main line right there. While there was at it, they did the yellow version of that car. I have it around here. Here, they did the yellow version of that. Got lucky in finding this one. And the Stradale also with the charcoal version. I don't know if they had the yellow version in Stradale. I thought they did. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. I don't know if they came out with a yellow one. I don't see it. Thought I had found it, but could be wrong. But there you have it. Ferrari at its peak, man. Now, yesterday I went into the big city, into the big super Targets, and sadly, with Christmas coming up so far, those Targets were not holding anything. Shelves are stocked, but Targets in the big city, nothing has changed over there. So I've been finding a lot of stuff local. These are local, within 30 miles of me. The big city is around 100 miles from where I'm at, and I was very surprised to see that them super Targets didn't have anything. Not even in Hot Wheels. And of course, when you live in a big city, you got to understand that they have more people and people be buying more shit up. Okay, so bummer, but we did find these Ferraris. Now, to top these Ferraris, in my opinion, is going to be the Maestro. I'll show you real quick. The Maestro is where it's really at, man. So if you come across these Maestros, these Ferraris, don't be a fool and pass them up. So that's the red Stradale, the straight, Stradale. That's how you say it, depending on where you're at in the world. And of course, we got the yellow one. I made a video about this. And of course, you have the Monza SP1 that they came out with. All speed Oncons made by Maestro. And I don't know if they're going to keep putting these things out. If they do, I guarantee you people's going to get wind of this and they're going to buy these things up. And again, you'll be a fool to pass these up if you're a collector, in my opinion. There you have it. Whew. Badass, man. Too badass. So badass, bro. Like, so these right now, these are my pride and joy. These Ferraris, because I already know the history on this, right? So it's so cool to see these cars like this. There's a Porsche 917. I always did like the look of this Porsche. The color just really sets it apart. That's a nice Porsche. Along with finding that Porsche, I found, I guess it's somewhere right here. Well, maybe not. Oh, here it is. Found the Civic. That's a nice looking Civic. I have yet to find another Civic like this. It's a cool looking Civic, and I don't know why only the Civic is not staying on the shelf. So I'm seeing this one, and I'm seeing all the other ones in the set, but this one. This one is just rolled out, man. They buying this one. And to the people that buying them, they know what they're getting. How awesome is that? This was a good silhouette I found a while back. This silhouette was awesome. This is a Nissan. This is premium. See? Premium. And that's what we was talking about earlier. These premiums here versus these M2 or Castellan, whatever this is. You're getting a lot here. Still a good looking car though. I was on a kick to find the Silhouette Porsche. Can't find it nowhere. Been looking out for that thing for as long as I've been collecting. Still have yet to find a Silhouette Porsche. Hard to find, man. Oh, so far in the diecast world of things I've been collecting, I've come across some good super treasures, which is this is one of the super treasures I found. This is a speed tail. eBay is saying this car is going for around 400 bucks. Really got lucky with the speed tail because I don't ever think I'll find this car again. But that's a super treasure. You get these cars for $1.20, and of course the super treasure, when you find them, they're at least worth 50 bucks. This one here, they're saying is worth 400 bucks. I don't know how true that is. I'm just kind of going off the prices on eBay. Of course, people can put their own price and put what they want on them. So there you go. Found the Solero GT while we was at it, and super treasure in that. Again, at least a 50 buck car for sure. This is a 50 buck car. So that's a super treasure in those two. Found the Gazzer, super treasure Gazzer. Again, another 50 buck car. Depending on who's after a Gazzer, price is 50 bucks on up. So this can fetch a good price because it's a Gazzer. Okay. Another beautiful car. Found the purple Merc. Super treasure again. At least worth 50 bucks again. Beautiful paint job. And of course you have the Datsun, the little Sunny. This one was plentiful. I found this one 2 or 3 times. I think I had 3 of them. I gave one to my mom. I think the last one I wanted to give away for somebody, they didn't want it, so I gave it to my mom. So now I have 2 of these supers. Again, $50 truck. Moving on to the last super I got. This is a Mustang. This is a super treasure. Bought this about 10 years ago, not understanding what super treasures were back then. Bought it because I seen it was different. Come to find out, I bought a super treasure without knowing it. Whew. So those are my super treasures. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 of them. This is a cool Gazzer. Being that we showed him this Gazzer, this was a cool Gazzer I built. This is just a normal Gazzer I took and put some long wheels on it, customized it. Badass, bro. Whew. What else did we get? This brings me back, kind of switching over to Matchbox real quick. This brings me back to the old school of Matchbox, the way Matchbox did this. The way they put it in a box made it look old school, right? So I kind of like that. The nostalgia of things. You got the Matchbox, That was a pretty cool looking little car. Matchbox did a real good job on this car here. Have to give it a Matchbox on that one. That Shell car, everybody knows Shell, right? So it's a very iconic paint job for a Matchbox. I say this is a win. The only thing it's missing is the white wall, the white lettering. So if they were to put white lettering on here, no questions asked. All right, moving on to some more. I guess we're gonna do some Hot Wheels. Let me move this out of the way, and we're gonna roll with some Hot Wheels for a little bit. Finish out to our hour. Oh, there's another Matchbox. That was one I found. This was at a dollar store, and I picked that baby up because I hardly don't see these cars. So that's a Matchbox, and found Optimus Prime. I have this truck already with the trailer, but I found it by itself, so I left it packaged up. We'll leave them closed up for a while. We found the Charger Hellcat, which is a nice car, and the Porsche 911 Turbo convertible. Hot Wheel did a good job on that. Sometimes I wonder with their wheel selection, like, you know, why not put a better wheel, you know? There's a Mustang Cobra, Shelby Cobra. Hot Wheel color scheme. Beautiful, beautiful car. So the list goes on. I have tons more cars, but I got to wrap together some of my Hot Wheels I want to show versus over what we just showed. We did a lot in a little bit. Got some BMWs. I got the whole set of these BMWs here. The M1. But that's going to be on another live. We're going to do another live. I'm going to put these together. I don't know where the rest of them are at, but I got the BMWs. These are plentiful. You can find these at any Walmart. They're in stores right now, these BMWs. And I think that because it's Silver Series, it's not that expensive. And for highly details they have on them, I think Hot Wheels did a good job on this car. And they are plentiful as we speak now. So I don't know with the holidays, these probably be bought up really quick. So these BMWs, and of course they got the 1 through 5 on these cars in the set. So don't pass that BMW up if you get a chance to grab it. So that's about it until I put together some more cars I wanted to show. I wanted to get this on the channel to show my M2s, especially the M2s, to say M2s are good, okay? So don't get cross with that. So with that said, guys, please like and subscribe. And when I get some more of these put together and show you what I got coming up, okay? See you later.